Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news today, investors are on the downside of their recent yo-yoing. In the US, jobless claims for last week came in higher than expected, and the prior week's data was revised up. But the number of people now on unemployment's benefit there fell again, and by more than expected, to 12.6 million, and almost 1 million less than last week, as qualifications start to expire more rapidly now. It was a data release that knocked Wall Street. Reinforcing the feeling of atrophy, both building permits and new housing starts fell in August, below estimates, and confirming a housing bounce back that never quite lived up to expectations. It is not all negative, however. The latest fully fed regional factory survey for September came in positive, and as expected, even if it is growing at a slower pace than in August. And there are signs that the US trade balance with China, already the worst ever, is about to get a lot worse. With imports pouring in so fast at West Coast ports, freight operators there are overwhelmed. And the latest version of the ADP payroll survey in Canada has revealed a sharp drop in employment in August, although the fall wasn't as steep as they reported in July. And there were central bank interest rate decisions in 5 countries overnight: Japan, Indonesia, Taiwan, and England, and South Africa. And none of them changed rate settings. But the English did open the door to negative interest rates. In Hong Kong, their jobless rate held steady at 6.1% in August, and they didn't report the rise in unemployment that analysts had expected. And the August labour market data for Australia was out yesterday too, showing a fall in their jobless rate from 7.5% to 6.8%. More than 111,000 new jobs were created, but more than 2/3 of them were part-time positions. Their underemployment rate is still over 11%. Of course, none of this is helped by the Victorian lockdown. On Wall Street today, the S&P 500 is down a sharp 1.6% in afternoon trade, and losses seem to be building. The Nasdaq is down nearly 2.2%. The US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged at 0.68%, and the price of gold will start today down $16 at $1,944 an ounce. Oil prices are firmer again today, up about $1 to just on $41 a barrel in the US, while the international price is up slightly more to just on $43.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar will start today unchanged at 67.4 US cents. Against the Australian dollar, we're marginally higher at 92.4 Australian cents, and against the euro, we're still at 57 euro cents. That means our trade-weighted index has remained at 70.3. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.